Boom, man, we're live. What's going on, you guys? Hit that fucking like button, man. Let's get it. Shoo. Let's see what's going on with the prices right now. I'm a little blind right now. I need to put my glasses on. My God. Jesus Christ. This is interesting. The Bitcoin halving is literally fucking 915 days from now, you guys. So one day we're going to get a Bitcoin pump. Oh, shit. That's funny. That is fucking funny. Give me 1 second, you guys. I gotta just clean my glasses real quick. They're smudged up. Anyway, man, how you guys been, man? Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, man, and shoo! There we go. My God. Oof. RIP sleep. Yeah, RIP sleep, you guys, man. Not financial advice, but man, what's up? Oh, well, welcome, Nuker, man. Welcome to the channel, man. I am one of the 3 musketeers with Charlie, basically, or the 2 musketeers. A musketeer, nonetheless. Shout out to all my magical cat people, man. You guys killed it and stuff. We'll check out the brush ecosystem in a little bit too, in terms of like their shop, the paintbrush place. I actually had somebody ask me about the brush. Oh, let me change this up a little bit. Let me go to CoinGecko. Let's see, brush, paint swap and stuff. I think it is undervalued for it's right now. This is the most happening place. Oh my God, that's one of my in the 70s. Yeah, you guys, this is the most happening place in the NFTs on basically Phantom right now. But the one thing that does scare me about if I did invest in this token, because the market cap is very, very low, right? Is that Andre from FTM and stuff like that, he's been talking about, you know, they're making a fork, or they're making a version of like OpenSea. And if they make that thing of OpenSea on Phantom, it'll kind of cuck out PaintSwap a little bit. So it's like, you know, so you gotta, but at $10 million market cap, it's a pretty low market cap, but I'd have to see what you can do to actually earn income on it, or maybe you can stake it or something, but we'll see. So oh shit. What's up, bro? What's going on, brother? Brush was overvalued. TCC, our guy, Richard Cooper, needs help. He called Hex a scam. Oh, shit. Well, I don't know. I haven't link it to me, I guess, or send it to me in a DM. I'll check it out. I'll see what's up. We'll have to see what's up. It's possible that what ended up happening is just some people probably invested. Some people invested into like Hex when it was at 40 cents or something, and then it went down. But that's just that's normal crypto stuff, basically. Yeah. Give me 1 second. Put this up a little bit. Let's see. Shoo! Yes, sir. Shoo, indeed. Okay, Adam, are you going to keep us posted on Illuvium land sale drops? Yeah, I definitely will once we get closer to it, basically. It's going to, from what at the soonest, I think it happens in about a week or two. So I'm definitely keeping my eyes on it. First stream with y'all, dropping the girls at yeah. Hey, well, welcome, dude. Welcome, man. Welcome to the financial freedom, basically. Magical Cat Moses doing pretty good with that, man. I mean, let me see if I can get on the brush site and stuff. Let's see. Oh, I can show it. Oh, cool. Give me 1 second. I guess I'll just talk about these NFTs right now because these pussy cats are out here in these streets. Let me see. Where is it? Ah, here we go. Boom. Yeah. So this is PaintSwap right here. Basically, you have to be on the Phantom Opera network with your MetaMask. If you don't know how to do that, go on SpookySwap or on SpiritSwap, and they'll give you a link to get to the Phantom Opera site and stuff. So this is the main marketplace so far right now for all of Phantom, basically, which is pretty cool. And let's take a look real quick. Let me see. Where is it? Okay. So yeah, so if you click under collections, it pretty much ranks these in terms of like total sales of all time. So right now, Magical Cats is about number 3 in market cap, which is pretty sick in terms of total sales, which is tight. So as of right now, in terms of how many people have sold Phantom back and forth trading business, there's been about $940,000 of trading basically for this. So that's pretty sick. So right now the floor currently is about 164 Phantom per cat. So each cat's about $331. So pretty cool. It's up 64% from where you could have initially bought it if you had bought it on the opening, basically. It's pretty sick. So that's pretty cool. Chef and Master Nomu. Yeah, if you can, I haven't connected my wallet and stuff, but that's pretty interesting. Let me see what else they have here. Dashboard, trade. Let me see farms. So brushed FTM, 130% APR and plus locked. Oh yeah, because I think of course they give you half your interest now, and the other half gets locked away. So that's the way they're protecting the price. I wonder if there's like a solo farm. Maybe there's a pool. Oh yeah, you can stake and earn an APR. That's pretty sick. So, earning 18% APR. That's probably like 25% APY or something like that. So that's not too shallow. Not too bad. Huh. Anyway, interesting. Basically. I just basically it becomes like an so you see where you're on your protocol. I mean, on your picture right here, it says F right here, right? Well, some people like putting like the cats in there and stuff. It's sort of like a status symbol or a way to show like a Twitter picture and stuff. So a lot of people are using it as like an indication of a tribe and stuff. So it's like if you have a magical cat, you're like, people know you're part of the FTM network or the system, but you're also part of that community, which is like the Spooky Swap. So it's kind of like you're repping your clique. You like. People are like, I guess people are banging Bloods and Crips out here and stuff, but on Phantom and shit. I guess I don't know which is which on Phantom Spirit versus Spooky Swap, but it just is what it is. I guess. Oh shit. Do you think dot parachain and ETH will push a cycle low to November 15th? Yeah, well, the low. At some point there'll be a correction and stuff, but basically, I think we go a little past it probably, not past the 15th and stuff. But I mean, it's totally possible. Yeah. Any speculation on what the cat utility will be? Yeah, from what I've heard, it's going to be a boosted farm, sort of like Spirit Swap is, where if you have cats, you get a little bit extra more, basically boo from like either doing FTM to boo and also the X boo pools as well. And stuff, and they might even add a little bit of like you might if you hold cats, you might even get a little extra blue tokens and stuff. So once all that stuff comes out, then there's going to be probably a repricing on the cats at some point once people figure out the money wise and stuff. So if you're yield farming on boo, it'll probably be worth buying a cat basically just to get a little extra more money. Augmented reality NFTs will be social currency. I mean, possibly. I mean, who knows? No, it's going to be probably cryptocurrency, but there'll be things. If we do go more online, I mean, just if any NFT, I mean, what it really means is just any item or anything or any resource can just be traded to each other and stuff for services, which is what we do now, basically. It's late for us on the West Coast. Yes, sir. Yeah. Let's see. Did I miss any comments right here? What's up, Greg B? What's going on, brother? Shit. Magical pussies, baby. Yes, sir. I'm a bit of a whale in that little ecosystem. Can you yield? Not yet, but that stuff is coming over the next, I'm guessing over the next 30 days, basically. I think they're just waiting for the cats to kind of like chill out for a bit, and then they're going to start releasing kind of basic use cases for them, basically. Potential Phantom price prediction towards the end of the bull market, at least $28. I mean, to tell you the truth, I mean, like, Phantom could probably go pretty high up. I mean, like, if I do the math real quick, give me a second. Let me show the old computator. If we grab the old calculator right here, and let me pull this down for a second. On this right here, I think the current market cap of Phantom is like $8 billion. So if obviously, I think a lot of coins will be over $100 billion. So if you do an 8.8 times current price of probably like, what is it, like $2.60 or something like? Oh shoot, whoops. Let me go back to that. Times $2.60. 29 bucks. Yeah. So I think fair price, kind of what I expect with Phantom, is basically $28, $29. That'd be kind of like the fair market value around that time. That's not really the hype price. It can go much higher. Maximum, I think, it can go 3 times that price. So maybe 88 bucks, but that's getting close to like jumping up. You have to jump off the fucking ledge before that train fucking goes off the fucking wall, you know, or off the cliff. So, you know, you got to be careful with that, obviously. But, yeah, it's a really go hold. I've been allocating and like putting a lot of money in dollar cost averaging into a lot of Phantom recently, so it's pretty sick. And let me pull up the old. See what's going on with DOT. Yeah, DOT's pumping a bit. Yeah, it's not bad. It's like it's up 31% on the week and stuff, but like. Yeah, I mean, I'm not that I'm saying I'm not impressed, and I'm happy finally, but it's like about motherfucking time, dude. Like I've been kind of like impatiently waiting for fucking DOT to pump. That's why I'm a Kusama maximalist. Yeah, but I mean, DOT gives a good APY. The parachain auctions are starting fucking now, or pretty soon, basically. And yeah, let me look at the price right now. Yeah. It's about $53. That's awesome. Like literally last week, it was about $40. So I mean, everyone's up about $13 right now, which is fucking awesome. Yeah. Even before that, in October, it was $31. So people are up quite significantly, 60% on their money within a few months. That's pretty nice. Yeah, and then I mean, this is why me and Charlie have been recommending, Polkadot for quite a while. I mean, look at this. I mean, from $20 in August to now, that's a damn near what is it, like almost it's like a 2.5x on your money, and holding on to one of the safest cryptocurrencies, and like one of the steady Eddie gainers right here in the market. So that's a really good return. I mean, if we were to compare Bitcoin during that time, I mean, let's see this Bitcoin. Yeah, done pretty well basically, but I mean, let's look at BTC at the same time zone. Let's go 180 days. Oh, that's what it is. Yeah, I mean, literally, you would have been way better off holding BTC base. I mean, I'm sorry, BTC. Jesus Christ. I mean, you would have been way better off holding basically DOT versus BTC all the way, dude. This is at tops. This is doing a 2x right here. You did better holding a little bit better holding DOT basically. I don't think we'll ever see DOTs. I mean, well, in a month or so, probably not. I mean, you never know. I mean, if BTC goes to 120 or something like that, $120,000, and it crashes 50%, I mean, people will probably be selling pretty badly. But I don't think it'll go below 40. That's for sure. Because I'm a maximalist, you say. Yes, sir. But the reason I do like maximalism, the reason I do like Kusama so much, actually, let me pull it up right now. Let's see what's going on. $45. Yuck. All right, let's go over the same time zone. Yeah, this one's a little more janky and shit. So $200 to, yeah, it's not bad. About a 2x. What I do like about Kusama, it's APY. In terms of what you can get on the Fearless wallet, it's a little bit higher than Dot. But what I really do like about it is that I can control my own keys with it, and it's really only a 7-day lockup. So I can unlock my coins in 7 days. So I mean, I always feel a little bit weird about leaving my money on certain places unless it's something like Celsius or something like that. But it's usually on coins that I can't earn much of a yield on anyway, and it's smaller purchase, like smaller bag, so I don't care. But especially for coins where like I got a lot of heft size on it, like I'd rather hold my own keys and um, because there's no way Kraken's not running some sort of fractional reserve paying you that money. It's like impossible, you know. Like let's see. Oh, what's up, dude? I haven't seen you in a minute, man. What's going on, brother? See, East and West connection. Hey, bro, what do you think, Karua? Is it worth buying? I think it is. It's worth having a moon bag of it, basically. Like, I mean, I've seen portfolios lately in consultations where they have quite a lot of Karua relative to the portfolio. So it's like, if their portfolio, it's like 25% of their portfolio. And I would more or less like have something like a Karua play, something like 5%. Because if it does good, it's going to like really kind of up your portfolio, but you're still having all the tried and true gainers in the portfolio, So we look at CAR right now. Oh, the beautiful thing about Kusama is that there's parachain auctions for like months from here on out. And so each parachain auction, even though it's not as dramatic as the first parachain auction where like over 10% of the total supply of Kusama was locked away, like we're well over 25% locked away, and it keeps more and more, it keeps getting put out to the future. So it's just awesome. Basically, this is an amazing coin to hold until May. I think around May, I have to look at my notes. I'm sorry, you guys, but like around May 14th or 16th, somewhere in that range, some of the first coins from the lockup that happened basically in I think early May. When I think the auction started in April and then ended in May, basically, and then 1 year out from there. So May of 22, somewhere in that range, 10% of the Kusama supply gets unlocked from like the Karua parachain auction, basically. So probably some people are going to take some profits. It's probably going to put a little downwards pressure. Not going to destroy the price, but like I am probably looking at a 30% correction around that time. Let's look at CAR. What's it at right now? $7. Yeah, it's been pretty much the stable coin of stable coins in a way. I mean, some people caught it here. I did buy some. I think I bought some of this on. I forgot where I bought it from. Like, let me see, Max. I guess that was the Max. Yeah. So there was a point, like I don't know how. I think maybe Kusama was higher at the time, but basically, like, so if you had done the parachain auctions for Karua, it was like one Kusama equal 12 CAR tokens. But if you actually were able to hold on and wait for a while, you could have sold, because Kusama's price went up a little bit during that time, and it went on sale on KuCoin. You could have basically got 81 per Kusama, which is amazing. So I mean, that's what I did basically, and I got my bag, and then I'm still holding it basically. What's this? How long until Shiba Inu becomes the world's reserve currency? Now that shit going to zero, you guys. Fuck that, man. It's all about dog, baby. All right, let's see. Hit the like button, you guys. Let's see. Kusama's becoming more than just a test network. Yeah, man, it's where all the hipsters, it's all what the actual users are using. I mean, like, to tell you the truth, look, Karua is going to be so much better than Akala for this cycle. Next cycle, we'll have to see, because but as of right now, like, Akala just doesn't have the time to launch enough shit before the end of like next year. There's going to be some stuff, but basically, Karua is going to have way more things going on. The only way Karua is not going to have more things going on is that the Polkadot network or something cucks it out somehow and like starts taking things away from it, basically. All right. So rumble. Let's see. I'm crying looking at the Illuvium price, knowing that I didn't get in during the course, hoping there's enough time to get in for end of year. Yeah, dude, I definitely would get some, man. Like, fuck, I just told some people to get some right now. I mean, like, I love Illuvium's a great coin. Here's the thing too, I'll show you guys what the website in a minute and stuff with Illuvium. But basically, it's unless you're going to put a significant amount of money for staking for inside of the liquidity pool, so inside of the Sushi LP, like you like if you're going to do like basically the absolute minimum is like something like $6,000 to $8,000 of locked up value. That means 50% Illuvium, 50% Ethereum, and that equals up $8,000-ish. And you basically have to stake that for 42 weeks to a year and be okay with not having that money. If you can't do that, then basically you should probably just hold the token itself and then sell it like with price going up and down, which is like the good old days. Like that's how you make money on coins. Oh, it definitely has, man. It definitely has. Can you explain why you sold all your Luna into Phantom? I never had any Luna to begin with. I always just had Phantom. Like I chose, I like the thing is just because I didn't want to become too spread out in a point. Like I did, like it was a big discussion between like before all the things, but I just saw more users, more normal people using Phantom than I did Luna, where I saw a lot more power users using Luna and stuff, and as well as like it was more of a moral, not a moral thing, but like one thing I did not like about Luna, and I'm not shitting on Luna because I think it's actually a great investment, but what I didn't like is like this is something like me and Charlie were talking about in the background a little bit, right? We had Kevin do a presentation on it, so I didn't want to talk. I don't want to step on his toes when we talked about Luna. But the one thing I don't like about the Luna protocol in itself is that so much of it's based around borrow. You have to fucking leverage yourself out. I'm not opposed to taking a 25% LTV or 50% or an 80% if it's like something that I'm doing a strategy to hold, to either buy coins to then yield on them naturally without taking more yield. But what I'm seeing on a lot of Luna is a lot of folding, which is borrowing to then borrow again to then borrow again, and it's a form of leverage, which can, if the coin moves against you, you get wrecked. If it goes up, you win some more monies. But it's sort of like you're taking almost like a leverage long in a way, and you can lose all your money. So you have to be really careful. And that's kind of what they promote. Like there's some platforms on Luna where like you have to be lent out 40% LTVs in order to get airdrops and stuff. So if the Luna price drops 60% or 55 and some change, you get liquidated. So fuck that. You get rich. You get rich holding coins, you guys. Hey, Miguel wants to meet up. I'm supposed to meet up with Greg B, and I owe him a few drinks. He wants to collect. Pretty soon, I'm like I should have some announcement on it within a few weeks. Like literally, like yeah, I'm trying to have this meetup like sometime either at the end of this month or at the beginning of December, basically. So, son, it's gonna be pretty cool. I can't wait to meet you guys, and yeah, more information coming, you guys. It's gonna be really cool. We're probably gonna be at a bar or something, and then we'll go out somewhere else and stuff. But it's mostly we're probably just gonna be at the bar drinking. That's gonna be sick. Let's see. I'm okay. Homer Canadian. I'm living in Seattle. Should I move to North Cal, Texas, Vegas, or Florida? I mean, that's really up to you, man, preference wise. But in terms of like taxes, like North Cal. I mean, North Cal is great weather actually, because it's pretty chill. It's better than SoCal in terms of if you really don't like the heat. But taxes are horrendous here in California. Texas, there's no state taxes, but you do pay more in property taxes. Vegas seems pretty cool, in Florida as well. But like Florida is really, I mean, Vegas is fucking hot as fuck. You need an AC everywhere. You need to go. Same thing with Texas, and Florida is just like humid as fuck. But there's Miami and stuff, which is pretty cool. So it's really like in terms of it's Texas, Vegas, or Florida. That would be the best places. You also could choose maybe like Reno, possibly. Reno's really cool for like going outside and hiking and everything. But the tax, I mean, those last three states have no state taxes, so at least you're saving 15% on taxes versus California. How is Boo doing currently? Pretty good, man. It's fluctuating up and down. It's basically keeping up almost to a 10 to 1 ratio with Phantom. Basically, if you look at the Phantom price, right now it's $2.64, and if we look at the Boo price, $26.80. So literally, it's a 10 to 1 ratio in a way. So usually, you can trade one Spooky Swap token for about 10 Phantoms, which is pretty cool. So they keep in line with each other. That's because a lot of people are LP farming them, me included, and it kind of keeps it makes a very liquid pair. So they kind of travel with each other. And so you get when you have a big Phantom move, if you wait a while, eventually Boo catches up to Phantom basically on the run, which is really cool. Let's see. MCATs only show up on my Peace Swap or Spooky Swap then versus showing them on MetaMask question. I have 5 cats on one wallet and 5 on the next. Is there a way to have them all on one? Yeah, so go on Paints. If you go on Paint Swap, fuck, I don't know how to show you. Yeah, if you go on Paint Swap and you view your collection, let me see if I can show you. All right, so let's see. If you go to Marketplace, there's things that says collections. I mean, this is marketplace, collections, assets. If you go under my assets, your cats will show there, and it shows transfer. So what you do is you click onto the wallet. It's just like MetaMask, like you're trying to send an ETH transaction. All you got to do is you go to your MetaMask on the Opera network, and you go to the wallet that you want those things to go to. And you click copy the clipboard, and then you hit transfer, and then you send it there. You'll pay like maybe a tenth of an Ethereum, a tenth of a Phantom, which is like 20 cents or something, 26 cents, and then you'll transfer over your NFTs over. It's fucking really easy. Just always double check. Always do the classic. Check the first 6 numbers and the last 6 numbers to make sure they match up, and then just send it over. Basically, pretty easy. Why does 88 dead in the water? Because they're not launching anything. They're not making. There's no fucking yielding on it. Like, you can yield on the token itself, but here's the problem: is that now everything else is getting flashy. The networks are turning on right now. So, like, if you really look at it, right? Like, look at this. So, okay, you can fucking yield on Binance chain. It's a rug token sort of ecosystem, but there's a lot of stuff to do on the Binance Smart Chain, right? Solana's got tons of places to do. You can trade and stuff on Serum and the Radium DEX. You can fucking earn yield on stuff. Cardano, you can just yield on the token. That's about it. But so can every other token, right? I mean, XRP's XRP. Dots, there's parachain auctions. There's a price appreciation. You can earn interest on multiple places as well. So there's a lot of stuff going on. But basically, its ecosystem is starting to launch. Terra, same thing. You can this coin, you buy it and you can get access to dollars. That's a very great utility. It makes it deflationary as long as more and more of the stable coin keeps going up in price, or more stable coins are being created. Minted. There's a big ecosystem. There's airdrops. There's fucking shitcoin tokens. There's starting to be some sort of like yield farming apparatuses and stuff, and you can borrow and just earn like 20% on stable. So it's a big stable coin place. So it's a good place for people to park money and stuff. So that's pretty cool. Same thing, Rug Farm Central right here on AVAX, but people at high APYs. And if you're fast and good, you can make money on it. I mean, it's just basically boring as fuck. That's the problem right now. And like, I'm not trying to shit on Cardano. I think Cardano will have its run in its day. But the other part too is it's the main token, right? But look at this. Beforehand, this was number 3. Now it's gone 2. It's because people are starting to divest out of it a little bit. And look at this market cap. It's $65 billion. Like, where's it going to go? Like I explained earlier. Like, I think it was like 5 in my morning, or like whatever Charlie's show was. The last show I was on Charlie with on Cultivate Crypto. Basically, it seems that the number 2 and 3 always end up being in a 5-to-1 ratio. So if Ethereum's 500 million or 500 billion, this one's always a little under or below it. So it's like a little above it or below it. So this is always between 100 billion being its top. So it's like there's not much room for it to move. If it moves up a little bit, sure, it can go to $3, but then it just taps out. So because people aren't seeing the multiples on it, they're starting not to like. They're just like, fuck it, I'll move my money somewhere else where I can get more multiples, basically. I mean, you'd be better off just putting your money to Terra, because the runway is insane. Like, there's just a solid 3x for just to catch up to Cardano off of that. And then if it goes to 100, I mean, there's a 4 to 5x. So, and on top of that, there's much more yielding opportunities. And then there's altcoins. So it's just that's kind of what's going on. Is it's boring as fuck. Sorry. Do you think Hex will start climbing up mid-November? Yeah, especially as we get closer to the eventually we'll have the fucking snapshot. I'm just like, just waiting for the fucking snapshot. But let's take a look at it real quick. Let's see. 22% of a penny. I'm sorry. Sorry, that's an old brain. 22 cents. I'm sorry, 22 cents. And yeah, basically, all right, Hex is probably like, unlike Cardano, right? Hex has a lot of stuff going on with it right now, and there's quite a lot of it doesn't really, market cap doesn't really affect Hex. It's really just psychological levels on price, really. That's it. So this is one of the few coins that market cap doesn't matter at all. Basically, it's all about the price of the token. So we'll get a climb up. I think we end the year basically back at all-time highs again on Hex at minimum. And then if the movie does really well and it does get picked up by either Amazon or Netflix, that'd be really sick. That'll bring a bunch of new users. The Hex price will probably shoot back to all-time highs, a little higher and stuff. And then if we get the snapshot on top of that, so there's a lot of factors. If we get the movie and the movie launch is good and the movie doesn't suck, then we get the snapshot to happen, and then on top of that we finally CoinMarketCap actually has to list hex properly, or if they decide to go to court, then they just they just lag it out basically. But if we get all these three things, I mean, 120, 100, I mean, $1.20 to about 81 cents per hex is in the cards basically. Yeah, just hit me up in the DMs, man, on Twitter. $CryptoCrypto on Twitter. Let's see. John M. Just got here. Have to watch the intro before anything else to get prepared for the FOMO and whatnot. Good boy. Good man, dude. Good man. Let's see. Alpha the Nemesis. Watching an intriguing video on Velas VLX Wagyu. Wagyu, wow. Is the first DEX, and there's other ecosystem infrastructure launching. Have you seen anything to deter investments in the Solana fork? Not really, but it just depends on price appreciation and whether like the founders make dump the token or not. I mean, if you have a cool video on it, send it to me on Twitter or something, or Telegram. I'll definitely watch it to see what I think about it. But honestly, I'm really not paying attention to Velas at all. If I'm being really honest, like I'm holding most of the ecosystem tokens, but right now I'm primarily focusing on Illuvium and like Phantom right now in terms of like where my intention is, and then soon enough when Pulse Chain launches, I'll be investing very heavily into Pulse Chain. Shit, be glad you're so young. Much time ahead of you. Yeah. Let's see. Crypto's ruled by emotion. 30 days. Oh, Erie. Oh, what's up, Erie? Oh, is that Mad Max? I never knew that was Mad Max. Oh yeah, I think that is Mad Max. That was a great movie. If you guys haven't seen Mad Max Max Fury, that shit is sick. That's a great movie. Let's see. Crypto's ruled by emotion. 30 days ago, everyone thut a $1 hex was inevitable, and now some people are praying for $1 hex in the bull market. I see the same with DOT. Now people saying $100 DOT's inevitable. Well, it's not that far away. It's like a 2x away. But I mean, shit. I mean, if it definitely needs it, man. Like honestly, DOT's been lagging behind. If Kusama was really the play to be at and stuff, because I mean, if you compare Kusama versus DOT, like DOT's all-time low was like $3, and like if you look at Kusama, it was like 30 cents. And like we were telling people about like Kusama since like it was like $30, $7. No, $7. I'm sorry, $7. And it's run so hard. It's like $400 and some dollars and shit. So people are up 12x. And then some people, luckily listened and did DCA into DOT at $10 and stuff like that. But there was just much more opportunity to gain money. And then you could have just then rolled profits into DOT, which is what I did as well. Jen, DCC, where do I check in my Birkin bag, moon bags, man? Right here, bro. Right here. Baggage claim is right here, man. Leave them here. Yeah. Legitimately, like I remember there was a time when hex was below even a percent of a penny, and it was so fucking annoying. I'd be like a thousandth of a penny or something, and then I was so happy when it became like a tenth of a penny or something, so I could say 10% of a penny. It's just so much easier to say that off the tongue. It was just so annoying to like having to say the prices. Like I literally would, until it got to 1% of a penny, I like hated saying the price. Let's see, Erie. Same with ADA. Once the 6 or 7 big boys stepped in and sold off their ADA, the 20 million ADA narratives are dead. Now people are hoping for $5 ADA. Yeah, I mean, honestly, Pulse absolute soonest. This would be like unbelievable. We got it on December 2nd, but I don't think so. It looks like Pulse is probably going to launch next year, so January or February around that time. But it's just like this is what happened when Hex launched. It was like in 4 more weeks, 2 more weeks. It's just like just takes forever. But hey, as long as it launches, that's all that matters. Even if you bought Hex at its high ground around 40 cents, you get the copy of Pulse for 20 cents, so you're even. Yeah, basically, yeah, that's true actually. And right now is a great time to to lower your cost basis down a little bit. I mean, personally, I added at 28 cents. So I mean, right now I'm on that purchase, I'm down, but it's whatever, I don't care. But if I see this go below, like the absolute, like the lowest I can see Hex going down right now is like the 18 cents to test that support level in terms of that psychological level for the original 5 days of the sacrifice chamber. If it does go below, if it goes into the 18 cents, I'll probably throw another big chunk into it again. And yeah, I'm basically just sitting here waiting because like all the Hex you end up getting gets copied over to P-Hex, so that's pretty cool. All right, thoughts on sell? I don't know, where is it at? Yeah, I mean, they're upgrading stuff right now. I mean, I'm talking to Plan C right now. Like, they actually got kind of they kind of got a fire under fucking Mashinsky's ass right now, and like now they're trying to upgrade the token and give it more functionability. So that's pretty good. Like right now, I think they're trying to increase the APY for people who hold Celsius on the Celsius app to like 7 to 8%. That's pretty decent, like 3% more. It's literally a 66% increase in interest payments and stuff. So if you have a decent amount of bag of Celsius, that's a good little chunk more of money basically. Oh shit, I lost my place. Damn it. Yes, dude, I got the dopest intro of all time. That's fucking for sure. Let's see. All right. How do you say that? Barnabas Stinson or Stinson. Who do you see as the top coin next bull cycle besides Bitcoin and Ethereum? To tell you the truth, you can't really tell because like every cycle there's new coins. So we're gonna have a lot. Every cycle, everyone says like every coin's gonna die. This cycle, it's pretty much a thing where like most coins are gonna survive. So like there's so much VC money backing Luna, Phantom now, and Solana. Those chains aren't going nowhere. Pulse chain ain't going nowhere. There's enough hexagons and shit me buying it up and stuff. I'll buy the bottom on fucking Pulse. If Pulse went down 99%, I'd be there fucking buying. So same thing with Hex. But so certain ecosystems where you have brand loyalty and you also have a community that actually does believe in it, and some of the whales who got rich off of it, they'll support the prices. So a lot of the main ecosystem tokens are going to be here. It's very possible that many ecosystem tokens, midterm, like middle, like something like by the time it's like 2020 or 2021 in the future in the next cycle, will probably be lagging behind a little bit versus some new virgin tokens that don't have much bag holders. Because there's probably there's always bag holders. Like there's going to be guys that buy DOT at $600. Oof. Or it just is what it is. Some people get their first Bitcoin at $250,000, and it's like, man, damn, bro. It's like I sold my parents' house at $1 million, and I bought 4 BTC, and now they're only worth $200,000 now after the crash. I'm like, damn, dude. Just hodl, bro. I guess. Ow. But that's just the market, it just is what it is. But then yeah, let's see who else. Let's see. Okay, DCC, what do you feel is the floor for MCATs before the news on the added functionality? Honestly, I would have a hard time. I think it's basically 150 would be the fucking floor. Honestly, right now, like I've been thinking, I'm thinking about buying a bunch of MCAPs off the floor myself, actually, and raising it to like 200 or something. But I'm still debating it right now because I sunk a pretty decent chunk of Phantom into MCATs and stuff. I'm up on my money, that's for sure. But like, I'm just thinking about it basically right now. Like I own percentages of the total supply right now, so I don't know if I want to add more to it. I'll have to see. Buy, sell at either $8.05, or if it goes lower below 52, I won't buy in between. Okay, cool, dude. Yo, David Corgi Jr. DCC, I just bought a mini bag of Phantom. Do you recommend staking it on the Tarot exchange? No, bro. I would not at all, bro. That's leverage, dude. Like you can do that with a small portion of your bag. That's cool, but like you got to be careful, man. Like you'll get liquidated if you're not careful. Those APYs are high for a reason. They're leveraged. They're leveraged. It's like you're borrowing 3 times your money to give you more yield, and they're giving you like 2 times the yield, and they're pocketing basically half of the money, or I guess technically it'd be like let me just see. Let's see. Yeah. So they're pocketing a pretty decent amount of the money and stuff in there. 12%. Alaska fisherman, will Hex be in value or 1-to-1 share? Okay, so you get an equal amount of coins and also an equal amount of T-shirts. In terms of price, the price will start probably at the same price of Hex, but it'll fluctuate down and up and stuff. So tons of volatility. So I would be definitely careful, but you're gonna get a copy of it, and just if you play the game long term, you typically win, but like not financial advice. Would you give us some gem on this one? Well, you have to ask me a question about what gem you want. Greg B, bullish on more projects living through the bear. I still think many will fall off and not make all-time highs until next cycle. But the larger ecosystem coins, I agree, will survive. Yeah, they just will survive. Like you could see some 2017 coins that limp through this cycle, basically just completely die finally. Basically, I can see ADA doing pretty well, but I could see ADA being really more of a laughing stock, basically in the next cycle, but then it actually will probably surprise people. So I'll probably invest into Cardano in the bear market just as a fuck it, why not? You know? Let's see. Cat whale, pussy whale, sir, pussy whale. Miguel is the cat king. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Pussy cat king. Yeah, you can single stake on Terra too. Yes, you can. Whoa, I caught up to the fucking comments. No way. Shit. What you guys want to know now, you guys? Come on. Give me more questions. I want you guys to know that it was Erie's fault. For the Hex price to crash, he sold it and stuff. He called me like right after he did it and stuff. Like he's been lying to you guys all this entire time. Like he's a big whale in the Hex community. He just keeps dumping the price down. So like we should all be mad at Erie right now. Oh shit, that's funny. Give me 1 second. So there we go. Sorry. Okay, let's see. Karn. DCC, do you think attributes on Magic Cats matter much, like having a rare one outside of the 13? There is ones, yeah. So there's names and there's also kind of looks to them and stuff. Like I think people are kind of mispricing the names a little bit, but it's still so fucking early. I mean, regardless or not, as long as you basically just get ones that are not that fucking ugly, basically, and you should be straight. You just look at them and like basically you want robot heads. If you can find a robot, if you have a robot head or something, or like a name that's like a name plus another name, then you'll do pretty well, basically. I don't care to believe this completely, but it seems the bear markets don't really exist. No, they do exist. They do exist, Grand Cam. But here's the problem: is like these bear. So last bear market was very horrible. It was boring as fuck, and there wasn't much to do, and it was just like it was crabs in a barrel. This time, there's going to be more stuff to do. Still is going to be boring, but it's going to be much less boring than the last bear market. So it's actually there's going to be some money to be made in the bear market. There's yielding opportunities, and there's going to be a couple of fucking like Ponzi rugs or some shit, and there's going to be some coins that pump really crazy, and there's going to be I think there's actually going to be big like coins that do very well in the bear market and just don't do shit in the bull market basically until the back half of it basically. What percentage do you think the cats will boost on fan? Probably 20%. Okay, S to the B. Phantom bag now or pulse chain bag later? Well, if you haven't sacrificed already, you don't have any pulse chain anyway, so it doesn't matter. So basically, have your hex bag and have a phantom bag. Have both, and then basically, if we do get the announcement of that, then you can just buy some hex, get the snapshot, and then get back your phantom right back or something, or just get the snapshot of your current hex, and you'll have p hex. With p hex, you essentially have coins to then trade for pulse chain at that time, and then you'll be happy. Yep, there's always new projects launching and lots of money going in. That's correct, sir. Thoughts on the Illuvium gameplay trailer? Actually, I liked it. It's cool. I mean, I'm not really surprised by it. I mean, I've been on the Discord quite a lot, and I've seen a lot of the pictures, so I'm not really shocked with how it looks and stuff. It's kind of cool. I kind of wish there was more than just one female character and stuff, but it just kind of is what it is. Oh, fuck you guys. The price is going lower. Like, Erie still has hex right now. Fuck. He still has 25% of his hex. Shit. Fucking A, bro. Uh-oh. Let's see. Floor after utility of Magic Cats. Probably 300, 400 in that range. It can go very high. It just depends. It just depends on if they keep adding benefits to the thing and everything. What's your thoughts on decentralized cloud storage? Yeah, kind of bullshit. It's gonna do. It'll be used and it's useful, but it's like you either have to get very very early on in a coin and then hold it and then just kind of like feel like you have opportunity cost and then it'll pump out of nowhere one day and then you'll be like yay, but then you have to do you'll do the mental math of whether that was worth it or just been in all the other coins and then maybe it might end up better or worse basically. Your thoughts on Shiba? It's not terrible. It's a meme coin. It just is what it is. A big whale might dump it pretty soon. Like that. That there's some guy that supposedly there's some Twitter shit. Like supposedly they said some whale he invested or some guy back in like January bought $8,000 of Shiba. Forgot about it. It's worth $5.4 billion, and the dude just split his wallets into 4 wallets and then put some of that money onto FTX. And the thing is either he's going to start dumping it or he's going to take it as collateral payments and then start pumping the price of Shiba if he's cool. And then people are like hoping he's like he's like he does that and pumps the price of Shiba, but I don't know. We'll have to see. Should we lock up dot auctions or just hodl dot? I think hodl dot, and then if you want the coins, you can then sell dot for that at that time, or just like I don't know. I don't know. It's kind of a it just I have to see the details whether they're going to be if it's a really good deal and I feel it's a good deal then I'd go into it. But like basically a Kala, Moonbeam or Moon River, whichever the one it is, and then the Shiden equivalent, whatever that is on dot. Basically, I think those are the main ones you want to get into. Basically, Moonbeam, Moon River ones are pretty decent. Let's see. Do you still think Mina's a dark horse? I definitely do. But I think it's going to be a late stage pumper. And it's very. I mean, it could be likely that it just doesn't pump very much, and it's more of a fucking bear market pumper, basically. But like, I still hold some Mina. I like it. Where's the fucking? Any thoughts on metaverse hype in crypto? Should we be fearful of Facebook? I mean, Facebook's a kind of shit company. It just is what it is. Like, I mean, now that because Facebook went in, the whole market's like they went in, and now every fucking company is trying to do something with metaverse. So it's just a hype phase right now. Basically, they're just like it's almost like all right. Imagine your main competitor, or like imagine like one of your main competitors goes into a space, and then your boss looks at you like, why the fuck didn't you get us into that space? So it's like everyone's getting an allocation into the metaverse space just to say like no, we also have an allocation into the meta space and stuff. So we're not getting left behind by Facebook. That's all it is. It's just so these VCs and some of these fucking advisors don't get fucking fired from their fucking jobs or don't get in trouble because why didn't you see this? Why didn't you allocate us into the metaverse space? You're supposed to be managing our things. Why don't we have a division in this? Like this or we're letting Facebook destroy. I mean, that's literally what's going on. They're just pussies. You know? I don't know, sir. Art Vanguard? What strategies do you use in the bear market? Sell anything except I sell everything, basically, other than some Hex and maybe a little Bitcoin. That's it. Like I'll be all cash, and then I'll just be dollar cost averaging, hence dollar cost crypto into the market, basically. But you have to have testicular fortitude to buy at those prices because you're gonna feel like you're just a dumbass motherfucker losing your money all the time buying in the bear market. Because it's going to feel like you're catching a falling knife, but then later on, after a year after we bottom out, everyone's like, "Oh my god, Arden Van Gurn, you're the genius, bro. How did you know? Yeah, baby, you know me, shit, baby, don't miss." But like, during the time, everyone thinks you're a fucking dumbass, basically, and it's just the shit talking motherfuckers. Like everyone thinks they're so fucking goddamn smart, but then they don't have the balls to do what the fuck they're talking shit about, So fuck them. How do you say Koku Uno Akibunto? I hope I didn't butcher that. Wave 3 TV or Patrick Stewart or Patrick Starr or Look into Crypto or Wave 3 T or Wave 3 has made some projections over $100 dot for end of year. What do you think? Well, yeah, dude, I've been saying that forever. Of course, it's going to hit at some point. I mean, bare minimum is $80 basically on dot, unless some American terrible news happens or some shit like fucking like hopefully not, but like maybe the leader of Polkadot dies or some shit, or hopefully not, or something. You never know, some bad something could happen. You never know, but this is what it is. Cyram, yeah. Hello, DCC. Maybe you have covered this already, but till what price LV good to get into? Oh, okay. So up until what price is Illuvium good to get into? Basically, if you can get in, I'd say like I really would want you guys to get in before $1,500 because you can get multiples on. Like if you like, let's go to Illuvium. 1, 2, 3, Illuvium, right? $1,200, right? If right now let's see, 4,500. Right now, as long as you can get like right now, if we look at the price of Ethereum right now, Ethereum's price is going to keep going up. Basically, at the I think you're getting a good deal as long as you're still getting 3 Illuvium per ETH in a way. Once you start getting below that, it starts becoming less of a good deal. You'll still because I do think Illuvium is going to beat Ethereum in terms of running, or at least keep up with it, plus all the yielding and stuff. But I mean, basically, if you can get, I mean, it would have been great if you could have got like 4 or 5 Illuvium per ETH. But still getting 3.6, that's not bad. John Fox, do you think there will be any major legislation during the bear market that could kill the next bull market? I mean, not kill, but maybe lengthen the bear market a little bit. Like, we're going to tax the fuck out of people. And it's like, oh no. But then eventually everything will regroup. And it honestly looks like the Democrats are going to fucking lose. And it looks like the Republicans are probably going to win the next election, basically. They're losing very badly in the polls and stuff. I mean, everyone just thinks this is a crock of shit, basically. I mean, I'm Mexican, but I'd rather have Trump in office than fucking Biden any day of the week. You know. Let's see. DCC, has Rune returned from the grave, i.e., multiple hacks? Let me take a look. Rune's $15. I hate how it looks on this sometimes. Let me go on this one. Thorchain, Rune. Let's look at the last 80 to 180 days. It's got a 3x since the lows, but I mean it's still not at like what it was even a year ago. Let's just go to a year. Yeah. Yeah, it's almost recovered. So I mean it's back, it's kind of getting back to where it was and stuff and everything like that. But like man, it lost a lot of time. If all those hacks hadn't happened, it'd be something like up here. You know what I mean? It'd be like $45, $50. And if we look at the current market cap, it was $50. Let's see. Let's do 50 divided by 1530. 3 times 2x times, let's say 296. It'd be a little bit shy of $1 billion, and it'd be $50. Yeah, so it got that shit literally cost you like Thorchain should be at $50 right now, $1 billion market cap. And that $1 billion market cap probably would have put it somewhere in the, let's see. Dun-dun-dun. Really? Wait, what? Am I tripping? Or is that fucking like, or is it? Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I inputted the wrong number. Oh, that's the wrong room, motherfuckers. Ah, it's 4 billion. My bad. Whoops. Okay, I was like surprised it was that low. I was like, Jesus Christ. Okay, 3.2 times 4.5, $14 billion. Yeah, basically it'd be somewhere right here, top 20. A little bit around Litecoin, Polygon. That's about right. But then with that hype, they probably would have had more money, and it's possible they could have had the multiple chain swaps and stuff and more money because the main thing of Thorchain is basically they're trying to create something like what PokerSwap was trying to do and still hasn't done, where you can trade Bitcoin to Litecoin and then Litecoin into these other coins, and you trade Bitcoin into something on a decentralized exchange or through a bridge swap, basically. But we'll see. Jeremy Levine, liquid FTM or buy a magical cat. I'd buy one magical cat if you're going to yield farm, but if you're not going to yield farm and you don't like NFTs, just hold liquid Phantom. It's hard to lose with Phantom on it, just having liquid Phantom. If you don't know what you're doing, it's the KISS, keep it simple, stupid sort of thing, which is like, it's just, You hold the main token. It's like, think about what dumb money does. Like what's the easiest, laziest way to invest into a project? Hold the coin. That's it. Done. Boom. If you get too fancy, you can make money by being fancy, but sometimes it just goes against you, and you're right long term, but like it just sucks short to medium term. So sometimes just holding the simple jack like main coin, you're gonna win. You know. Grand Cam DCC, do you think the meme coins will distract normies from crypto that has an actual utility, eventually destroying the initial purpose of crypto? No, not really at all. I mean, the whole thing of crypto and all investments is number go up. We don't. I mean, basically, people don't give a single fuck about anything unless you're literally buying. Eventually, the original reason for even equity was basically so you can own a piece of the company to have its profits, but not just that. It's like so you control the I mean, basically the company that produces products. So like basically you'd only buy equity so you could have control of the company at some point, and then you would have the revenues of the company because you control the company. But basically it's actually, meme coins are actually good because it's getting people used to like the price going up and down, and then they'll get burned by Shiba. Some of them are leave, and then some of them are like, oh, you know what, fuck it out. Let me get into Polygon, or let me get into Terra, or let me get into Hex. It's actually a net positive in a way. Trump is anti-crypto. Yeah, but I mean, it will sort of. I mean, we'll have to see what ends up happening and stuff like that. But I mean, Biden's not that fucking far off for being for real. I'll talk about Tomb in another video, you guys. Yeah, I'm still doing my deep dive on it. Let's see. I've never experienced a bear market. How bad can it be? If DOT gets 200, how far can it dip? Let me see. Worst case, $20. Best case would be like 35, 40, something like that. Yeah. I had a dream that Pulse Chain is launched and I'm buying it like a madman. Nice. I have more faith in Toon Post exploit how to adjust their faults. Yeah, but I'm also, one thing that did give me confidence is some of the guys from the Phantom DC thing. The what's his name? I forgot her name, but some of the guys who essentially ran the Abu Dhabi thing, the Abu Dhabi conference, and for Phantom, they were backing Toon pretty heavy. So they wouldn't put the reputation on that if they didn't have some money backing it, basically. But still, you got to be careful. It can, but I don't know. I'm being careful with it because, the OpenSea version might come. The OpenSea fork might happen, and then it'll kind of cuck out. It'll kind of make Brush kind of lame. Hold 88 is the smooth brain play. Yeah, basically. If you stake it, I mean, the people forget like how good they got it in crypto, man. You guys are like, dude. Worst case, best case scenario, you're making a fucking 2x every 6 months on average on your portfolio. That's pretty good. Making a 4x. I mean, shit. If you could 2x your portfolio for indefinitely, Jesus, dude, you guys don't know how crazy your portfolios would be. It's insane. Do you recommend Reperforms? I'm holding my things, like I'm holding my stuff on Reaper, Grim, Tarot, and stuff. I'm hesitant to give recommendations on these. Basically, I mean, there's a lot of risk for contract risk, and this is just not on Phantom Network, but also on stuff on Solana and even Polkadot and Dot. Like you have to be very careful and be cognizant of how much money you allocate to these kind of farms and these I would say these APY apothecators in a way. So you have to be careful and stuff too, because it's very possible that you can get hacked and they can steal your LP tokens. So you got to kind of play it by ear. Don't go all in. When do we go back from KSM to DOT? Is it quarter? I haven't seen where we at right now. Let's see. DOT KSM. Oh, whoops, wrong one. Basically, I mean, I wouldn't feel comfortable going back into DOT from KSM until like basically we're well above 10 in that. Like, I really only see a point of maybe like if we get back to 12 or 13 or 14. Then if you had basically, because we got as low as I think 6 or 7 on the ratio. Let's see if I can show it. Okay. Yeah. So it's an 8.3 right here. So yeah, so right here, like we got as low as 7 and stuff and change. So right now, I mean, it's either way really. If you have a lot of dot right now and don't have any Kusama, it's actually not a terrible time right now to actually get into Kusama if you're in dot right now to get a position in it because you're getting very good fair play. We've seen this ratio get as high as 22, which is fucking insane. So if we get anywhere that's kind of the middle ground here, something like a 15 or 13, that's not if especially if you let's just say you DCA 10% of your bag into Kusama and then it goes up here to 15 or 16, you'd effectively when you jump back, let's just say you did 100 dot into Kusama and then you DCA your Kusama back into dot, you would have 200 dot basically by doing this ratio play. And then just end of the day, if it's a cool way to maybe like you can either keep building up Kusama and dot bags or you just build one side up, whichever you feel more is long term, basically. Let's see. Yeah. He's like it's like asking Michael Saylor why he doesn't own any other coins besides Bitcoin. It's because he doesn't need them. He's already rich. Yeah. When you're already super rich, like super rich like that, man, like you just need to maintain your wealth and just keep it steadily growing. I mean, Bitcoin's growing. If you're already worth like $100 million and you just put 100 million or like 80 million into BTC and then 20 million in just cash, just to live life, that 80 million, I mean, literally, like the 80 million over time would turn into 800 to $1 billion over like 7 years. So it's like, what's the fucking? I mean, like you can just chill out and just go bang broads and shit, or like do whatever you guys end up doing, or build your family and stuff, or have multiple concubines, whatever whatever dukes and earls do. All right, I'm up like 100 soul on an NFT mint today. Thank you DCC for teaching us crypto rules. I can throw them out. Yes sir. Shoo! God damn, bro, 100 soul. Fucking a Tyler Wang. Tyler Long. Shit. What 100 sold, man? That's some cheddar, bro. That's some really good. So you made a nice five figures on that. That's nice. Grand Cam, what's your preference on high yielding farm tokens for your portfolio? Honestly, I know I mostly have most ecosystem coins, and then I have a couple of like secondary main tokens, basically, if that makes sense. So like for me, like right now, in terms of what I hold on the Phantom ecosystem, just to give you an example, I hold mostly Phantom with a 20% allocation into Boo and Spirit Swap. And I'm yielding on both of those basically. So really 20% of my total portfolio in the Phantom ecosystem is just earning yield. Most of my Phantom is I'm not earning any yield on it, which I'm totally okay with. That 20% is already earning. I mean, my average return on that is basically like 60 to 70% APR on that coin. So I'm pretty happy with that. I took out a Celsius loan on ETH and it's already paid off 2x. I was going to close a loan out on November 15th. Do you think I should do that one? Do you think I should do another loan expecting ETH to continue to go up through end of year? Well, you can just play it by ear. I mean, it depends if it's a lot of money in your portfolio. Obviously, not financial advice or anything like that. But I do think ETH is going to keep going up. So you could probably keep a little bit more of your ETH. But if it was a 25% LTV and if it's gone up 2x since then, so your 25% LTV is like a 12.5% LTV at that point. So I mean, maybe you could wait for the price to go up a little bit to 5 or 6,000 and then do it, and then at least you'd get back like you'd only have to pay like 9% of the LTV back. That makes sense. I love the costume, dude. Wow, Alex L. That's a great costume. I love it. So awesome to catch this live. Any news on FTM listing on more exchanges in the near future? Well, other than Binance, we're really hoping for basically Coinbase. Basically, I mean, it's already on Gemini, so I wouldn't be surprised. Kraken, FTM, I mean FTX, and Coinbase are all probably going to happen between now and Q1 of next year. So it's going to be on every major exchange basically in the United States. Trump won, huh? Let's see. Concubines. That's right, sir. Concubines. End of bull market or bear market? End of bull market? No, bear market. Boot prediction. I mean, let me take a look. Let's see. Oh, it's up 20. Yeehaw! Hell yeah, brother. All right, let's see. Circulating supply. More coins are probably going to come out a little bit. Let's just count it at 6 billion, 6 million. I said that this coin could probably be at like $3 billion, maybe somewhere in that range. Because if we get something like a if you look at its market cap versus, like, let's just say Phantom's at I think 8 point. That's $6.7 billion market cap, 6.7. And right now, Booz is at 150 million. It's going to gain faster on it, but it's not going to go as high. But if we get something like a Phantom being like a $100 billion market cap, Spooky and Spirit could easily be something in the billions. So let's just call it conservatively. Let's just say $2 billion market cap on Boo. So if I do, let me just do 2. Okay, so let me just give me 1 second. Let me just see if I can find this. So 100. Jesus Christ, with this shit. Yeah, something like that. So it could be peak of bull market, something like this is counting like a 6 million circulating supply or something like that at a 2 billion market cap. It could be basically $350 per token. It could be a little higher, basically. But yeah, it's pretty wonderful. That's why I'm holding a bag of it. I'm not holding I'm not like making it 90% of my fucking Phantom ecosystem play, but like I'm holding a pretty decent amount of it and just yield farming it. Eventually, when I stop doing the Phantom Boo LP, I'll probably just move all my Boo into just the X Boo pool and just earn whatever, like 40% APY on it, APR, which is fine. Yeah. But at the end of the day, it's really just about coins. Like how many coins at the end of the fucking day, coins times price equals your profit. That's it. That's keeping it simple. Like, to keep it simple, stupid. The whole people are fucking tripping out too much about APYs. Sure, if you like the coin already and you're holding it already, fuck it, earn yield on it. But don't go out of your way to just earn yield on some dog shit just because you feel like oh, the APY is insane, I can make all this money. Hold good tokens and they go up in value, you get rich. Simple as that. Simple as that. I mean, like, it's so simple. Just buy the good stuff, earn whatever the safe yield is on it, just get that safe yield on it, and just chill out and wait. Make money. And clap those cheeks. Might switch some Boo back into Phantom if you think Phantom's going to run harder. I mean, look, I don't care which one runs harder. I just I want an allocation to the ecosystem because it's very possible like Phantom will run harder first and then Boo probably run a little harder afterwards as money flow trickles down and stuff. But it doesn't matter, basically. Just always be a little heavier in the in the main token first, and then have like a lighter position in the other ecosystem plays. When Hex on Gemini and Coinbase, I don't know, maybe 23, something like 24. You never know. How many more validators does Solana need to be considered decentralized? Like, I don't know, 1,000. Why make billions when you can make millions? Yeah. Okay, bro. Grand Cam. Miguel, crypto is one of the best decisions I ever made in my life. I'm so grateful for investing since December of 2020. Thanks to our community, I have financial leverage, man. Hey, beautiful, man. That's really nice to hear. You look nice in that photo too, man. That gold with that nice watch right there, man, and the glasses. Shoo, shit. We need to put, when you cash out one of these days, man, we got to get you an old gold Submariner or something like that, or a fucking Daytona on your wrist, man. You look dripping. I'll get you some Versace shades, man. Get you a fucking Mount Blanc or a fucking Hermes fucking belt, bro. See, dollarcost. Any thoughts on crypto gains? Wondering if you can give your opinion on Atari coin. Honestly, I don't think it's that good, but I mean, They are trying, and they were an early investor into Sandbox, so the company probably bought a lot of sand as well. So they're doing probably pretty good financially, at least for now. Karn, DCC, are you doing the XBoo and Phantom LB Poo, or just, all right, or are you, wait, I'm sorry, wow, brain skipped or something. Okay, DCC, are you doing both the XBoo and the Phantom Boo LP, or just the LP for now? I'm just doing the LP for now. I am exposing myself to impermanent loss, but that's just the way I'm just doing it to get more Boo, and then I'm selling the Boo currently for more Phantom in a way. That's what I'm doing basically. I love this AMA. I'm going to lose all my gains buying you and Greg B drinks at the meetup. I don't be careful. I ain't trying to get too shit faced too early. Damn, brother. Damn, this is the way, baby. This is the way. Oh yeah, yeah. Just don't let anyone steal your watch. MLD had his watch stolen in the country with the lowest crime in the world. Yeah, gotta be careful, you guys. Let's see, Ginger. Thanks for all these Q&A streams. Looking forward to Q1, sorting out private consultation in the next few months. Fuck yeah, man. Just yeah. If anyone needs consultations right now or anything like that, I'm basically doing consults right now. I'm available pretty much in around the 14th to the 20th. I'm putting people in right now in that time range and stuff. So hit me up on Twitter or Telegram, and I'll get you sorted. Website coming soon. 2 more weeks. 4 more weeks. No, but legitimately, it's coming. Shit, get them a bust down LP, baby. AP. Yeah. Shit, man. I'm actually thinking about. I'm actually. I really do like these rose gold. Some of these. There's some really cool rose gold like Rolexes look pretty nice and stuff. But yeah, just people are fucking salacious, just stealing shit. What the fuck? Go out and work for your shit. Go invest. Go do long term stuff. You guys don't need to steal. You guys. This is like crypto is the greatest opportunity in all of human time, dude. It's insane. Like the wealth transformation, the wealth generation that's happening right now in cryptos. It's just I've never seen it in anything ever. Like I've been in equities, business owner. There's nothing that appreciates faster than cryptocurrencies. DCC, what's your thoughts on the mana pump? Probably people probably know in the background somewhere that probably maybe Facebook might make some sort of like a network or something where you could link up to maybe with the name Meta. It might be a place where you can. It may be a meeting place for all the meta games. So it could be like a place where you can like. It's sort of like the Oasis. They're trying to probably be the Oasis or something, and then you can play. You can go to like Minecraft World, and you can go to like Decentralized and Sandbox World and stuff. And that's probably why they pumped a little bit. At least that's what people think. Yo, Miguel, what's your Phantom end of year prediction? It could possibly touch $8, but I'd be more comfortable saying like it's probably gonna be like in the $5 range, probably. Richard said he's not going to wear his watches in public anymore. Yeah, it's people are acting kind of crazy right now. Just yeah. You got to get an app so you're cooler than Charlie. Yeah, why stop at app, bro? I can just get myself a fucking compound or maybe a space station. We're trying to get a hex-centric crypto exchange going in Ecuador. Made pretty good inroads so far. Cheers to all the Hexicans. Oh, dude, that's really good, Yodin, dude. That's really cool, man. Damn, let me know what happens with that. That's cool. But are you buying? This is probably the last question right here. Are you buying Tiger King coin dip before season 2 premieres? I mean, they'll probably pump off of that, but man, you gotta know, like that shit's gonna get fucking rug, man. Like it's. I have more faith in Tiger King coin than I ever did on Squid Games coin, like cause Squid Game, fuck, that's retarded. But like, fuck Carol Basket. That's all I gotta say. Can you do an onboard? Can you do a one-on-one to onboard Richard Cooper? I'd have to talk to Richard Cooper in private. I've talked to him and stuff already and stuff. I just see what's going on for him. He doesn't like. for him, he's already very financially wealthy. He's a very, very, very smart man. I have a lot of respect for Richard Cooper and stuff. He's been in the space a long time. He's helped quite a lot of guys as well. He's a fucking Chad. He's a great dude and stuff. Like I bought some of his products. I've listened to his books and stuff. Like I trust me when I say like I followed his content for many years, along with Rolo, MLD, and a bunch of the other guys from the Red Pill, Donovan Sharp as well. And these are good dudes. It's just like, maybe he's just in a financial position where he just needs to get some appreciation. He doesn't need to go balls to the walls and gains, and that's fine. That's totally okay. I mean, just use crypto to the level that you want to use crypto, and that's perfectly okay. If you're already very financially independent and happy, you really don't need to fucking ape in like 80% of your net worth. You can just do 20%, and you'll do very fantastic, and it'll kind of bridge the gaps between retirement and living a very good life. So I think that's probably what's going on, and that's totally okay. Dude, Richard Coop's a good dude. But if I talk to him, sure, I'll talk to him about it. But it's just, I'm not. It's not nothing. It's not like I'm sweating or nothing. It's okay, Yeah, for real, I'm a Red Pill man, dude. Like I feel like shout out to the Red Pill community, man. You guys are some of the best dudes out here, man. It's just a bunch of dudes trying to self-improve their lives and stuff, and just help other people out. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to help all my fellow men and women out as well. In this stuff, I want to get us all out of this fucking rat race. It's fucking sickening that most of us grew up as fucking indentured servants, basically, without even knowing it. It's like we're all born into fucking slavery without even knowing it, owned by fucking bankers and shit. Like, and it's the craziest slavery ever, because it's slavery, you don't even know you're a slave, but you are a slave. Like, what the fuck? What kind of shit is that? Damn. But hey, man, crypto's the way, man. Hey, well, anyway, you guys, if you guys want to contact me, just hit me up through Twitter or Discord or Telegram at dollarcostCrypto. Across the stuff, hit the like and subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and hit all. And yeah, man, I'll catch you guys later, dude. I'll probably do a live stream in a day or two. I'm actually gonna do an all Luvium video, probably for my next stream and stuff. So peace.